Okay, welcome back. So, yeah, that's the impression I got near the end. This song is amazing. It's like they built an amazing structure, musically speaking. Yeah, I have to say, I'm a big Steve Howe fan of Yes, and this guitarist, a lot of his stuff really reminds me of Steve, because Steve does a lot of that playing on the B string and the E string, kind of lower notes, you know, like almost like sort of the bass notes of the guitar, and he's doing lots of stuff, and that just reminds me of him, and I love Steve Howe. Now I really want to know about this guitarist. I don't know much about this group. I saw pictures. There's two guys, so I'm guessing it's like a Tears for Fears thing, where it's two guys, and then they hire the band, you know, or bring in different bands for different albums. So I'm curious to learn a lot more after this song. Thanks for recommending it. I would say this is a prog spectacular. That's kind of an idea that came to me. Prog modern. I don't know why it came to me like a French term, prog modern. That's how I would describe this. There's very little hearkening back to the classic prog, other than obvious inspirations, I suppose. I always think King Crimson when I listen to them. I think a little of King Crimson. The saxophone, though, however, reminded me of Japan. I don't know how many of you know Japan. Japan is a precursor to Duran Duran. Duran kind of copied them. Well, maybe it were inspired with them, perhaps. Not copied is kind of harsh thing to say, but they were very inspired by Japan. Japan's very kind of progressive-y kind of, well, they're not really progressive, but they're very alternative and unique and original. I mean, what is alternative? That's like, I guess, is when people are a little more bold and courageous to actually make music that's a little more original. And that's really kind of maybe where that phrase came from. So, yeah, I love the chords. Funny enough, I don't know if I mentioned it, Mike Oldfield. I love Tubular Bells, and I don't know much of his stuff. I want to react to some of his stuff too. I don't know why I was reminded a little bit of Mike Oldfield. It was something to do with the chords, or maybe the feel of it. Who knows why? I like the lyrics. They're the kind of lyrics that I guess you could maybe they're stream of conscious lyrics. I don't know. But I like the phrases that come up. Not finding it. There's a lot of lyrics here. You know, I mean, what is music too? I mean, music is images, right? So why can't lyrics be that way? I'm sort of glad that this guy is writing lyrics in kind of a free-form way. I like that. Yeah, this band is so hopelessly unique. That's great. Really, near the end there's these meandering guitars, which I thought was really cool. Leave comments below if you have more suggestions of songs you want me to react to or you think I should react to. Thanks again, and this is Dean spiraling out. Take care, everybody.